Alrighty, hello everyone. Hi. I'm gonna start just a few moments early today because I want to just go ahead and get started with foiling these bears so we can get them soldered, and get them all done. So let me change the music here. Alrighty, there we go. But yes, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a beautiful week so far. Let's just start foiling. Let's get into it. For those who haven't seen them, these are the bears we're going to be working on today. Let me grab a piece of paper actually. Just one. Why are they not separating? Alright, just so you can see it better. So we have our little Meadow Bear, which is probably my favorite bear that I've ever made, ever. Good morning, Jerome. How are you? Welcome. So we have little Meadow Bear. We have our Cherry Blossom Bear. Berry Blossom? With his little, or her little petals floating around everywhere. I don't know how well you can see them, but there's little petals. We have Chanterelle Bear, which is little mushrooms. Oh my god, stop. We'll go ahead, also while we're doing this, we can foil these. Hi, Shauna, how are you? Welcome in. So we have our little meadow honeycomb charms. Oh, and then we have, I painted one more sunflower bear last night, and I'm gonna paint, I think, maybe one or two more of these as well. People really like the sunflowers, so I think we'll do more of those. And then we'll also foil some of these. Oi oi! Hello, Stagnation. Welcome in. These are the Patreon charms for this month. So I have exclusive monthly Patreon sun catchers, and for this month they're these little teardrop water drops that are iridescent and like a light blue, and they have little clouds painted on them. So we have to foil some of those as well. Pretty irritated that these burned. I don't know how well you can see, but it's like yellow, so I have to repaint those. And just to show you what else I've been doing, I finished. So this is like a little mystical nighttime mushroom forest bear with like little glowing bugs. Just kind of went for it. I don't know. And then I finally started this Lotus Bear, but that lotus is terrible, so I just gotta work on it. But I've been working really late because I'm working on commissions, all the shop update stuff, Patreon, all of it. Aloha! Welcome, Nighty! And thank you, everyone. I'm glad you like them. I still have a lot to paint, but we're not going to do that this stream. We're just going to foil and then solder. Get some soldering done. Alright. Hopefully the picture is good and everything looks good. Everything looks good on my end. So hopefully you can see everything properly. So let's first start by getting all of the glass dust off of these pieces. Solder! Heck yeah, we're gonna solder. We're gonna solder this glass. I kind of probably just use the alcohol for this. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend, and I hope everyone's having a great week so far. It's been pretty run-of-the-mill. Autoing to 720 clears up sometimes. Yeah, so I checked my data, right? So I was trying to troubleshoot why my stream has been poop lately. Checked my data. I've used 5 gigabytes out of 100 on all my streaming for the month so far. So I don't know, like, we're not out of data. My computer was completely out of, I had filled up one of the memory, like one of the disks on accident with filming videos. So I cleared that off. So it's not like, you know, it has, there's space on the disks. Sometimes that makes my computer get weird if there's like nothing, no space, right? So, I don't know. Hi Cassie, how's it going? If it keeps doing this, I might just have to, like, you know, stop streaming for a while until it decides to not be dumb again. Let me check my phone. Let's see. How you doing, Cassie? Any more goat babies? Ah! Hey, Mock, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I look like Legos. Let's see. I'm routed in, but like I have like a connection, cable connection. Alright, let's see if I move it towards the window. There's no metal. 4 more cooking. Hey Dizzy, welcome in. Alright. Let's see if that helps. Yeah. It's been just giving me so much trouble, Mock. But I just moved it next to the window, so hopefully that helps. Nothing has changed about my setup or the location of my where I put it though, so. We might have to see if we can get Starlink. I don't know if that's available yet. Hold on. It's just unwatchable when it's like this. It's been like this. Has that been going on, Mock? Has that been happening for like a few weeks now? Because this has been like this for like 2 weeks. And I have previously never had any problems. Like it's been like a recent development. I almost wonder, let me try to change my camera. My face camera to this crappy one and see. Ah! There's me. Hi everyone. Let's see. If like changing it to this. Alright. That would make sense because it's like started like 3 weeks ago. Oh. Gosh darn it, son, quit. You're making it so I can't stream. I'm trying to see if like changing it to this camera possibly makes it so it has to send less data, so it like doesn't make it turn into a giant pixel or something. It's a theory. Let's try it out. The sun's about to release a really big one. Great. Love it. I know I keep looking at the camera that was over here. Ridiculous. I know. Shakes fist at the thing that I named my my business after. I'm gonna have to change it to Moon Bear. It looks like it's a little bit better now that I changed the camera. No one needs to see my face in high quality, high def anyway. It's fine. All right. Dusty, dusty pieces. I feel like I missed a message earlier because I was getting infuriated. Dizzy, I don't know if I said hello, but hello. I think I did. Hello, Megs. How are you? Welcome in. How have you been? F the SunBearGlassCraft. Yes. I try to keep my streams family friendly. I don't care about the text, but I try not to have a potty mouth. Yay! Alright, so it looks a lot better on my end too. So maybe that's just the key. Maybe I just have to have a subpar face cam quality during these trying solar flare times. You did. Okay, hi again. No, it's fine. It's fine. No need to apologize. I just like, I won't, if you're like, why didn't she read it? I normally, in my walking, waking, everyday life, I have a pretty intense potty mouth, but I've trained myself not to for my streams. Especially because I have some, you know, I don't know, I just don't want people to be off-put by the me saying it. I don't care what people say in the chat for the most part, but for the most part. If you get a chance, call T-Mobile. Tell me when I exchange the hotspot for phone internet. Ooh. Yes, I need to do that. I need to, there's a few things I have to clarify too, to do that. So, but I will. Do you always grind the glass before foiling? Hi, Abby. Hi, Abby. Generally, yes. There's a few times that I, like a few specific scenarios in which I don't, and that's if I'm, like sometimes you'll have, like if you're doing a big project, you'll have a spot that's like a tiny little piece of glass needs to fill. Like if you grind a piece wrong or something, and if there's a big spot, I'll just like make a piece, and sometimes I don't grind all the sides, if that makes sense. It's like a little filler piece of glass. Doc, I know, I'm so lazy. No, it's getting pixeled again. I thought it was fixed. But yeah, most of the time I do grind it though. Most of the time. Stop being so pixely. I hate it. Been great. Thank you. Wish I was doing glass instead. I'm painting the patio part of my house, which is so textured. It's giving me headaches. Oh no. I like doing home projects though. I wish I had more time. More time to do some home projects. It's struggling, y'all, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. I really appreciate it. That helps me a lot. How you doing today? El Diablo. Hey, Death Thinker, how's it going? Welcome. I'm just going to keep apologizing for the pixels, even though I can't do anything about it. I've seen other stained glass videos where they barely grind the glass and only do so when needed. Hey, how you doing? Welcome, Jim. It's going. I feel ya. So the reason why we grind the glass on the edges is, one, to clean up the edges and make the pieces fit really well, right? The other reason we grind is because we want to rough up the edges and have this rough texture, which is going to help the foil adhere better. So sometimes if you don't grind the glass, it's a little too smooth and the foil won't stick as well, but it's all personal preference. Some people don't have a problem with foil lifting, others do. So they're cute pixels. Thanks, Nighty. Yeah, it's been like this for a few weeks now, so it is what it is. No blood yet, and there probably won't be, Doc. There probably won't be. I'm not doing any glass cutting today. Let's go ahead and let's start foiling, though. Hi, Nanu. Thank you so much. Yes, I am Mock. I'm a glass cutter. For sure. This is not Nenu's stream, right? It's not my favorite thing. I thought it was only going to take me like a half hour. Oh, all that texture. I feel like every home project I ever do is like that. It's ridiculous. Where you're just like, this won't take me that long. Like building the shelf above my workstation, I was like, minutes tops. 2 hours. I know. They keep doing that. Got a new microphone. Wave 3. Oh, I haven't heard of that before. Yeah, so so for those who are not aware, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and we don't have an internet provider that like has like any cables or anything out here. So everyone basically just has satellite internet, which is very slow. So our workaround is we have a T-Mobile 5G hotspot, and most of the time it's pretty good. It's been really, really not working with me the last few weeks, but it seems to have gotten a little bit better since I put my face cam as like a lower quality. Yeah, we live in BFE for sure. For sure. Hello! Hey, Banshake, how's it going? Really like the last picture on Instagram. Oh, thank you for posting that, Doc. Yeah, I finished the Atlas Moth, so I don't know if everyone saw that or not. I can show it later on in the stream if you have not seen it, but I did post the final pictures and a video of it on my Instagram, and I'm very happy with it. On a lunch break right now. Nice! Painting my tushy! Just a pain in the tush, I'll tell you what. Love it. Love it! My Steam deck gets here today. Nanu, I want to know what you think really badly. Brian has been wanting one, and I might get one. Like, I don't know. I'm torn, but it seems really cool, so I'm very excited to hear your input. And I'm so glad you like all these bears. I'm thrilled. Just thrilled with these bears. This Meadow Bear, I know I say this every shop update, but like this is the one that I want to keep more than any other bear I've ever made. It reminds me of my grandparents. The big monster. Ooh, get it! No, you're fine. If people say, like, type inappropriate things in the comments, I don't mind, like, words or whatever. I will just, I will censor them when I read it out loud. But, like, when I used to stream solely on DLive, I just, like, said whatever I wanted. But then, I don't know, I just kind of was like, I don't want to... Once I started multi-streaming, like streaming to YouTube and Twitch, I just didn't want to like off-put anyone with foul language. So I've trained myself to say like, what darnation? Just started a new project, birthday present for a friend, doing the solar system. Ooh, that'll be super nice. I love it. Work call, just a sec. Okay. You like the sunflower bear? That's the one that I'm going to be making the most of is, so normally I make one of a kinds for these bears, but people were like trying to bust down my door for the sunflower bear. I already have one finished, so I can get that in just a few minutes and show you. This shop update isn't gonna have as much stuff as I wanted to have in it, though. It's very triggering when I hear tarnation. Oh well. If you're gonna be here, you're just gonna have to accept you're gonna get triggered. This also kind of inspired me, like, doing these paintings. I really want to try acrylic painting now. Like, just on canvas. Like, just for fun. I was looking at different paints and stuff, and I was thinking that once this shop update is done, and once I'm done with my commissions I'm working on now, I think I'm going to, work on some personal projects. I always say that, so we'll see if I actually follow through. Whenever I was doing DLive videos, I kept getting people making anti-Semitic comments. Very odd. Yeah, DLive is a little, there's a lot of, different ideas, I will say, on DLive. And I haven't dealt with any comments like... Actually, no, there was one person who told me that I should make a, this was a while ago. They came on and they said I should make a stained glass, just something. I'm not even give it energy, but it was not appropriate, and I was just like, all right, go away, and I just banned them. But it is getting a lot better. There's a lot more artists and crafts people on there now, so, and that is like not a majority of interactions either. But Doc is on D Live, and he does a farm stream, and it's awesome. And he has bees, and he has porch bees. You definitely got me to get my supplies back in order. Might do some painting too. Yes! Painting stream! I love and hate D Live. Yeah, like if there's there's people that say really inappropriate and downright I would say offensive stuff, but then there's also really nice people and really supportive people. And yeah, there's cool stickers. I love my YouTube people. Yeah, I'd be drawing Godzilla and then I'd get that stuff. Yeah, it's like really random, but it's definitely chilled out. It's gotten better, and I think that it's important to try to, like, if you're gonna be on a website like that, an alt tech type platform, to just try to like be a positive influence on it and be like, give some, like, that's why I like to be on there as well, not only because I started there, but like no one's doing stained glass streams on alt tech websites, so I want to give people some variety and, like, you know, help spread the word about the stained glass gospel. Picardo, I have been thinking about that for a while and I just like haven't linked my account, so I definitely could, but I just always forget. But I have a few friends that stream on Picardo, so I might need to. Me and Sarah have a new D-Live website working for our projects. Yeah, I think I saw that, and if that's the one where it's like farm projects something, you posted like the logo last night in the text chat, and I think if that's what you were talking about, I followed it today. Yeah, educational farming videos. Yes, everyone has to check out Mavis Pharmacy, ex Dr. Firefly, that different stuff. He's super knowledgeable about homesteading, and he has bees, and he had a really cool stream recently where he put a new he got a new colony of bees, and then he like set them up in their little box. Cool. It was cool. Hit me up later on D-Live. I have a link to some cool painting classes. Very cool. I definitely will. You know I'll be in at some point. Yes, tiny town home projects. There we go. I forgot what it was. I can't post, or people can't post links on YouTube chat, but Doc, if you want to post any links, if anyone wants to post links about, like, if they stream and they want to promote their stuff, please feel free to. I think you can only do it on Twitch and D-Live though, so definitely post them links. If I may, another very good Q&A stained glass YouTube channel is RDRV. They're a couple who's been doing stained glass forever. Yes, I keep meaning to go to, like, check out their live streams and stuff. I've just been super, super busy, and I'm very bad about watching other people's streams. I used to, like, do it a lot more, but I think I just had to stop because I get really distracted because I want to talk the whole time. I want to, like, type, and then I don't get any work done. Well, thank you. I do my best, or I try to do my best. There's definitely always still things to learn about stained glass, so I don't try to, like, make it seem like mine is the only way to do stuff, but I try my hardest to teach people the correct things. Hey, Kara. Hi, Gish. How are you? Welcome in. I've actually, just recently gotten into, or not gotten into, honeybees, because I used to just freak out if there was anything flying. But I've finally gotten over my fear of honeybees. Wasps and horseflies, I will still sprint and scream. Sunny's a lazy fool. Yes, yes, yes. Doing great. Tattoo is healing nicely. Wait, did you get a tattoo? I don't remember you saying that. I have the worst memory. Oh no. That's my problem with streaming. I talk too much. Yes! Like, look how long this has taken me just to foil one bear. My lord. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Kara. I'm glad that I can provide some entertainment and get my work done, even though I'm usually pretty slow. A horsefly is like a housefly, but giant, and they bite you, and they draw blood, and it hurts. And it's like really bad. Anyone can do a stained glass video, but there are things you must do to make sure your stained glass has structure and will last for a long time. Yeah, I'll kill. Yeah, Brian will box hornets and wasps for me if they're like coming after me. He'll like box, like try to punch. And that's what you teach. I try. I'm so glad. Thank you so much, Megs. I always like. I have really bad imposter syndrome with my videos, but I have to remind myself, like, all right, I have been making stained glass for many years now, and I'm confident in my ability to make them structurally sound, so I will just tell people how I do it, even though I still have really bad imposter syndrome. You started a sleeve. That is amazing. I want so badly to get more tattoos. I actually have my next appointment for June, but I think I'm gonna have to cancel it because my mom's gonna be in town. What? Mock, stop it. I don't need to be scared of more stuff. No! Hi, I'm gonna be lurking. Hi, Peter. Thanks for the lurk. Welcome. That's awful. What, Gish, what is your sleeve of? Is it moths? What is your sleeve? I would love to see it or hear about it. I just want to bask in the glory of tattoos. Other people's tattoos. It's awful. I didn't know that. I've never actually been bitten by a horsefly. But I'm sure it'll happen at some point soon. Lunar Sketch, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. If you have any questions about this whole stained glass process, ew, let's put that arm back so he looks less creepy. Let me know. Moths and poppies. I love it. It is going to be beautiful. I'm sure it already is beautiful. Is it going to be color? Does it have a specific style? You should post pictures. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! I am so excited to see it. I'll check it out after the stream. Alright, we're gonna switch to a thinner foil for this cherry blossom bear. So, because the glass is a bit thinner and I also don't want the foil to cover too much of the cherry blossoms. So I kind of messed up by putting them a little bit too close to the edge. I'm subscribed and watch on YouTube. You're actually the reason I started doing stained glass myself. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, thank you for following me everywhere. And I'm so glad that I could help inspire. This might be too thin. I think this is too thin. I think we're gonna have to use 730 seconds. I just don't like, I feel like it's not as strong with this tiny foil. On another note, I've been on this plain Greek yogurt strawberry and honey cake. I love it. That's what we've been doing, Megs. We mix Greek yogurt, so we get Fage, like the 2% Fage, and I'll mix strawberry preserves and then chia seeds. So no honey, but the strawberry preserves are so sweet that you don't really need honey. 3/4 length grayscale sleeve. Beautiful! Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's awesome. It's gonna just have to cover some of the blossoms, but it's okay. It's all right. With local honey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Local honey is the best. It looks like my stream is doing pretty good, knock on wood. Brian actually started training someone, because he's a personal trainer, training someone who lives in our neighborhood, and she has bees, and so she just like came and gave him like a jar of her honey, and I was like so stoked, because you know, like wild raw honey is usually pretty expensive, and she just gave us like a giant jar of it. So good. Faye is the best. Yes. Yes. I like the 5% too. I'm just trying to like cut down a little bit right now. Just lose a little bit of fluff. Have been for a while. It's slowly happening. My paint that I use is Pebeo Vitrea 160. I think that's okay. That didn't cover too much of the flowers. There's a close-up of the flowers so you can see it a little bit better. So I have all of these. These aren't even all the colors I have. And I mix them and use paint thinner and all that stuff to get all these. It's been a learning process for sure, learning how to mix the paints, because they don't really behave like regular paints. If I remember, like acrylics and stuff, they dry really fast, so it can be a little bit tricky to work with it, but it's not too bad. Local honey, yeah, heck yeah. Good for allergies and stuff. But yeah, I think I would really like to have bees. I think it would be kind of cool. I just have to do more research about it. I've just been so busy recently, kind of all the time, that I always put stuff to the wayside. Looks so lovely with the flowers on the milky glass. Thank you so much. Auto. Is it really low quality? It looks fine on my phone. And I haven't turned into a giant pixel person in a while, it seems, so... Looks like... Ah! What is that? A mosquito! Get out of here! Hold on. This is unacceptable. There's a mosquito in my shed. You just alighted on my foot. Where is it? on. Oh, I turned into a pixel as soon as I said that. Cool. I'm gonna blame the mosquito. Dang it! Every time I look over, it looks fine. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I fixed it. Maybe I just need to move very slowly. Seems like every time I'm moving quickly, it starts getting all weird. Alright, now I'm okay. I just need to not breathe, and I'll be good. Something that I've been doing recently is a few months ago, Brian got a throwing axe at like just some cheap one at like a flea market, and I've been learning to throw it. And it's so fun. I've been researching like better tomahawks to get instead of like a cheap, you know, it was like a $10 throwing axe or something. But I want to get like a really cool tactical one. You have to love when someone at work calls trying to blame you and you can prove they're the ones that dropped the ball. Mm-hmm. Oh, Minecraft mode. There it is. Trying to get a beehive put in our yard, but from what we were told, we have to put at least a dozen to make it worthwhile for a beekeeper. Oh, a dozen? Good lord. My main problem with stained glass is that I get too big for my britches and try to do designs I have no business attempting. Are there any patterns in your Etsy shop you recommend for an absolute novice to practice over and over? Yeah, I would say so. So there's like a tiny little monstera leaf that is pretty easy. I would say that that's like a really good like introduction one. I also have the monstera pattern that was in one of my old YouTube videos that is free. And the link for the PDF is in the, it's a little bit bigger and a little bit more complex, if you will, but you can make it less complex by not splitting up some of the pieces, because I split them up to have like variegation. But I always say that like leaves and like nature stuff is the easiest, just because if it's a little bit off, it's okay because it's a leaf and like it's not supposed to have a set specific look, you know. We have a place down the road called Game of Axes. Instead of using darts, use small axes. Nice! Heck yeah. My eventual, like, goals is I want to get into archery. I want to be able to throw, axes and knives, possibly, like, shuriken with efficiency. high efficiency. Uh, it's just a matter of like getting the money to buy them, really. But axe throwing is super fun. It's so much fun. I love it. Even with the little crappy cheap axe, like, I've gotten pretty good at it. Ooh, axe throwing place here too. I haven't checked if there's one around here. We're so remote, I can't imagine that there would be, but I'll maybe have to see if there's one like in Tampa or Orlando or something, so I can drive a ways and make a day trip and go throw some axes. Go to an axe club. I'll sweatshop one of your leaves until I get confident again. Heck yeah. Like something you can even do, I'll call you Sketch. Or if you want me to call you Luna. Whichever. Something you could do too is like find a leaf outside and trace it. And then kind of just make a pattern based on that. That's what I did for the first pattern, like for the first thing I ever made was I took a philodendron leaf from one of my plants. And just traced it. Turned it into a stained glass pattern. Oh, thank you! This is my favorite one I've ever made, I think. It's a little Meadow Bear, and it's supposed to match this little meadow charm that it's not going to focus on. I'll post pictures on Instagram. How are you? Hope you're doing well, Rabbit. Yeah, this one took me almost I think it was almost 2 hours to paint it. So these bears are going to be a bit higher in price just because like the photorealistic stuff has just taken me longer to paint than previous designs. So these are going to be a bit higher. Hopefully they don't just sit homeless in my shop. I'm getting psyched for your new shop update. I set an Instagram reminder. Thank you. Doing great. Finally came back to streaming on Sunday. It was good to do a stream again. Very nice. I don't know why I didn't get that message on Twitch, but I can see it on YouTube. It's weird. Glad to hear things are getting a little bit more normal for you. Hi, Farron. Thank you so much. These are these are a Patreon exclusive suncatcher. So I do monthly Patreon suncatchers. These are little iridescent raindrops with clouds painted on them. So I have 15 people signed up. I think I have one more spot. I don't know. I have to check. I probably should do that to make sure I send out the correct amount. I really want a stained glass mushroom. Ooh, well, if you hit me up, I can make that happen. Although I don't know if you're talking about like these little guys, these little mushroom boys, and these ones. I'm thinking about possibly. Right, the earrings, I really want to get into making jewelry. I just don't know how. I don't really want to do lead-free solder. Like, I think I would prefer to find a way to drill a hole in them and just have them be like glass. So it's just something I have to figure out. I did a couple things, then jumped straight into an Encanto mural, gave up, tried making a Starmie. Oh no. It's really easy when you first start to like really want to like jump in. So I totally understand. Yes, I actually have 3 mushroom bears. So I have a normal, like it's just green with uh amanita, like the red amanitas, which I've posted a picture of. I just finished painting this one, which is like a mystical forest with the amanitas, and it's a slightly different kind of glass. And then I have this one, which is chanterelles mushrooms. I don't have a kiln. And I just have to figure out how to drill the hole in the glass. Sorry for the pixels, everyone. This too shall pass. Wet diamond bit to drill. That's I found like there's like a Dremel diamond bit Dremel attachment that's like a millimeter or something. So I was thinking about getting that and trying it because I want to make some earrings. I think it would be really cool, especially like imagine these as earrings. They're so cute. Yeah, little mystical forest bear I finished painting. It has like little glowing things. Sorry, the tape is kind of gross, but there's like little glowing bugs flying around, and you're just, you know, you can like hear frogs in the background and stuff. Crickets. Yes, nice. Okay, cool. That's what I've been suspecting. I need a Dremel for one, and then I need the bits. So between my car insurance payment that just happened, which I pay every 6 months, and my taxes that I had to pay, I'm a little blown out right now. So all those things that I want to do are just kind of having to wait, which is fine. It's fine. Alright, so we have our Meadow Bear, our Cherry Blossom Bear, and then we have... Let's do the Chanterelle Bear. I want to solder at least 3 of them today. I don't think I'll have time to foil all of these, but... Isn't it cute? I like the glass too. This is some of the glass I got from Oceanside, and it kind of has this cool like wisp to it. But I thought it was just precious. Precious. This is actually also a glass that I got from Oceanside. They sent me very greenhousey glasses, which I was cool. I know. But it should be all done, right? It's like already past tax season. I was pretty sad. It could have been worse, but it could have been a lot better too. Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is. You could use the top of your grinder if you have the little bit extension. Hey, Sarah, welcome in. How are you? I have a tiny one, but it's a few millimeters. Like, it's not super, super tiny. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. I finished painting it this morning. He's a little mystical man or lady. Alright, Missy, gotta go back to painting. Have a fantastic day. Catch you next stream. Bye, Mags. Thank you so much for dropping in. I hope you can finish your painting, porch painting soon. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good, Rabbit. Walmart sells a cordless Dremel that costs around $30. Ooh, that's not too bad. Also, hi Cindy, how are you? Welcome in. After this piece, I'm gonna have to get a drink of water. I am parched. I made a new command for my stream. Anytime someone butters it says it's only cookie. Oh no, the feud. The feud continues. The never-ending cookie battle. Biscuit battle. Actually, this is the one time I'll say that biscuits works better. A biscuit battle. So warm in here. Why is the air conditioner not on? I swear to God, I see it on all night, and then like I come in here and it's like 80 degrees outside, and it's just like, I'm not turning on. How much longer will you be on? Minimum like an hour, I would say, because I'm gonna be soldering these. So, plus I haven't been streaming, so I have plenty of data. So probably an hour, hour and a half. Struggling lately with doing a cat portrait. Eyes and faces are hard. They are! Cutting the glass in such a way, like getting those like different break lines to have the flow of the face, can be very difficult. It usually takes me a few hours to get the break lines done. Well, not the break lines, and then like figure out the break lines and stuff. It can be difficult. Alright, I'm so thirsty. It is ridiculous. My lord. Oh, I'll show you the moth real quick while I'm standing. Really want to finish my first glass project this week. It's only 3 pieces, so I'm not... Yeah, don't be afraid of it. Don't be scared. It's fine. Alright. Grab this moth. Ugh, it's huge. I posted it on Instagram, but here's our finished moth. It looks so much better with light behind it. You can't really see it, but I'm keeping it in my window right now, and it looks beautiful, and I kind of just don't even want to sell it. But yeah, that's our moth. I swear it turned into a pixel as soon as I showed it. Hold on. We're just gonna leave the moth here so you can see it. Alright. I'm assuming that the pixels, now that I've held it here for long enough, the pixels would have chilled out if it gets pixely. So, there we go. Okay, it wasn't too pixely, which is good. Yeah, it's like a window, stained glass window within a window. It's like stained glassception. Ooh, Vixen! Yeah. Wow, thank you! Welcome! My internet has been really pixely, so, that's why I held the moth there for so long. Welcome, everyone! How are you? How was your stream? What do you stream? I don't think I'm following you, am I? Also, thank you, Sarah. I might have to show that moth again if people missed it. Welcome. Hopefully my stream behaves itself and doesn't start turning into a giant Minecraft pixel like it has been. Right now, for those who are new here, my name is Rachel. I'm a full-time stained glass artist, and right now we're working on some bears for my upcoming shop update, which I have on Friday. It's the greenhouse collection. Tropical dragon out of clay. I have to see that. I am going to check it out whenever I'm done. I live out in the middle of nowhere and my internet's kind of weird sometimes, so I can't like switch around and look at stuff, otherwise it just freaks out. So playing Minecraft right now, yes! It's my favorite. I haven't gotten to play it in a while though because I work all the time. But yeah, so I make stuff like, let me grab my most recent finished stuff. We're making all like botanical, foresty, mushroomy stuff. This is one of the things that I have finished. It's a little sunflower bear. And then I have this little mushroom bear. Little mushroom feet. He has little fungus feet. He has foot fungus. But I use glass paint and I just do all sorts of stuff like this. Oh, I think you could already see it, but yeah. So I make this stuff and then I move on to the next shop theme. Alright. Thank you so much for the follow, Nim. I appreciate that. I like these bears. Thank you. This is this Meadow Bear is possibly one of my favorite ones that I've done so far. It took me almost 2 hours to paint it, so I'm hoping it goes over well. He's got little foot fungus. He's got athlete's foot from walking around in the forest. But it's okay. It's okay. We like a good fungus here. But that's really awesome, Vixen. I'm really excited to see that. A dragon. Moana dragon. Moana dragon. There's a wait, what? There's a dragon? Did I forget about that? Gotta go eat. Love your stuff. Thank you so much. Enjoy your meal. Thank you again so much for the raid. We're going to be soldering if you're not in the US. We say soldering, but everyone else says soldering. So we're going to be soldering once we finish foiling this bear. So we'll get our PPE on, plug in our iron, and we will get to getting and get our metal a-melting and get these bears all put together. Also, sometimes it gets very pixely, as I think I was saying right when all of you raiders came in. It's been chilling out after a while, so it looks, then it'll kind of chill out. Yay! I was kind of worried it was going to get covered by too much of the foil, but it looks good. 2 more pieces, and then we can do more exciting stuff. Yay! But yeah, earlier, Rabbit said it's cool that you're inspiring people. I think it's cool too. Ever did I think in a million years that when I started doing stained glass that I would eventually get to the point that I'm at now. It's pretty wild. The world works in mysterious ways, I'll tell you what. I feel like I should have painted some mushrooms on his face, but oh well. It's too late for that now. Quit buffering. Why is it buffering? My first stained glass project I'm working on is a polar bear. I need to solder now. Any pointers when soldering? Quite a few, I would say. It really depends on how comfortable you are with soldering. So I tend to be a slower worker when I'm soldering. I do recommend, I used to not really do this, but I do recommend tinning the whole project. So getting like even just a sloppy layer of solder on everything, go over that with a thin layer of flux, and then whenever you go to solder, it'll be super pretty. So I would go ahead and tin everything and just get everything connected, tack it, so connect all the pieces, and then tin everything, and then go in and make it pretty. I like still feel like I'm learning how to solder after so many years of doing this. Like I still keep finding different ways to do things that I prefer better. I personally, I don't know what kind of iron you have, but I still prefer working at 410 instead of 460. 410 for me is just, it's just not as stressful. With 460, I feel like I'm just gonna fracture everything and like it's just gonna melt through repeatedly. So I don't like it as much. What just happened? Oh, thanks for the host, Arch. How's it going? Welcome. My internet is a little weird, so it's getting pixely, so sorry. But we're working on some bears, and it keeps like getting... It keeps like adjusting and getting better. I think a clapping noise in the back of this song, and it's freaking me out. Stop. Here we go. How was your stream, Arch? What were you doing today? Alright, let's move. Actually, we'll do one of these. Yeah, it's, yeah, iron on 410, life on 420. That's Charlie. Charlie said that, bless his heart. I think that's the hardest I've ever laughed on stream. It made my whole day. Yeah, Arch, my it's just been struggling. My internet's been struggling. Earlier a friend said that there's been like more solar flares recently. Which he said it's been happening for the past 3 weeks, which is how long my internet has been kind of been bad for. So, hey ZJ, how are you? Welcome. Iron on 410, life on 420. I will, I'll sometimes bump my iron up to 460, but it's not very common. Ooh, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Did it disconnect? I hate everything. Yeah, you'll just have to out. Hello, June. Welcome. I know. I'm so sorry for the pixels, everyone. My internet has just been killing me. How's it going, June? Welcome in. Hope all is well. I think I actually might need to use a thicker foil. Let's see. Let's apply this and see how we like it. Ugh. It's like as soon as I'm like, hey, let's do something different. Let's solder. It's like, Let me, oh my god, it's terrible. Tiny. All right, let's make me so small. I bumped down the resolution of my face cam. My internet is seriously making my job so much harder than it has to be. Good lord. Yeah, let's do the thicker foil. We're gonna do 1/4 inch for these because this glass is just way thicker. About to get on the treadmill. Very nice. I will be exercising vicariously through you, June. I need to do a workout probably after the stream. I think Brian and I, the weather has finally cleared up enough. I think Brian and I are going to go on a long bike ride this Saturday, which I'm excited about. Alright, so let's grab our 1/4 inch foil, which is right here. Come on, internet. Nope. Still pixels. Good grief. Well, hopefully this like solar activity chills out so I can actually stream and not look like a Minecraft person. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Here's our little raindrop. Oh, it's cute. I like the little raindrop. I think this is just precious. I think all my patrons are gonna really like this one. This one, I'm pretty happy with it. I can't remember what I did last was. I might go for a short walk if it's warm enough. Ooh, so you know, I say like, oh, the weather's finally cleared up. I live in Florida, so it's not like I live somewhere where it's like super cold and it just started warming up. We're just lazy. Ugh. Wow. Ha! Look how cute this is. It's just a giant pixel. How do I make this better? Because I don't know if I'm gonna... Let's see. I can't change stream settings while I'm streaming. Okay, I just got 3 bars on my internet, so I'm gonna see if that helps. I have it propped up on a cup and a jar of catnip. And it has 3 bars instead of 2, so let's see if this helps it. Alright, we're going to clean this up, and then we're gonna get our soldering gear together. Put our foil away. Whoops. I don't know what just caught. Put our bears up here. This one can go over here. I wanted to foil one of these too. Let's finish. Let's foil this one, because I want to post that one as well. Wow, it looks like it made it worse. Cool. Hashtag pro streamer. Alright. I swear, this is the last thing we're gonna foil. I promise. I think trying to think what I would want to do as far as patina goes. I think for these, I think I'm going to leave them silver. I think the cherry blossom might have to be copper, and then I feel like this one also has to be copper. Like, I just feel like a lot of these bears should be copper, have a copper patina, and this one will stay silver. Let's move this up. We need this. Now, the only problem is that I don't have... Let's get some cardboard. I need just like a crappy piece of cardboard to put under this, because it is just like unimportant. I know I have one for soldering in here somewhere. Is this it? No, but this will do, I think. I don't know which ones are wet. Hi, Sam. Do you adjust your pricing when you patina a piece versus leaving it silver? No. I factor in like just general complexity, like I kind of factor all of that in, if that makes sense. So it doesn't take me a whole lot longer to patina, but it's part of the like materials cost, you know? It's not enough of a factor for me to change the price. Like it definitely does take a little bit more time, but I don't I just don't factor it in. Well, I do, but I don't. Does that make sense? Time for lunch. Much love and enjoy the crafting. Thank you so much for the lurk, Rabbit. It looks like it's gotten a little bit less pixely. As soon as I say that, it's not. Alright, so there's that. God, it's terrible! I'm sorry, everyone. It's so frustrating. Like, I just don't know if I can even solder with it being this bad. I feel like it's gotten worse. Yeah, it's just 1 bar, 2 bars. It's terrible. So what I might do, because I have perfect internet on my phone, I might just not do stream on my computer for the rest of the afternoon. And I might just go on Discord and do it, because it's just so bad. Like, every time I look at it, it's fine. And then I'll be like, yay, it's great. And then giant, disgusting blob. You can't see anything I'm doing. And I know that for me personally, if someone's stream keeps chugging, I don't even want to watch it. So, of course now it's fine, but... If you're watching and you want me to keep streaming, let me know. Or if it's just too much, I don't know. It's just irritating for me, because I know, like I said, if it was me and I was watching someone and it kept chugging, I'd be like, alright, I'm out. I'm out! I can't even blame people for leaving if they're leaving. Alright, I'm gonna get some gloves. Seems good to me. Alright, I just bumped down the resolution a little bit too, so maybe that'll help a tiny bit. I just hate it. I hate when I look and it's just like this big smudge. Alright, so I have started wearing gloves all the time. This has been something I've done for a while, but I just got more of these like single-use gloves. So I like to wear gloves when I solder, and then I also recently got this Respirator, and I actually like I've just been wearing this all like for random stuff around my house too. Like I like when I clean my cat's litter box, I just like throw this on because it like filters everything. All right, perfect. I'll keep going then. Hopefully bumping down the resolution will fix it or help it. So I'm gonna take my headphones off. Yay! I look like a dingleberry.
This is weird to do without the music on, but I can't wear my headphones and wear this at the same time. Now a lot of people that are like older, like older stained glass don't wear anything like this. Oh my lord. It's all comes down to personal preference. I didn't wear one of these obviously for a while because I just got this and my lead levels were fine. But you know, it's about longevity, so why not? Alright, I need my Flux sponge. Hi Samantha. So I buy my glass in person. I don't tell people the exact place just because I don't want to dox myself and tell people where I go all the time. But I have places in person, and then I also have a few places that I've purchased online. So I like to put a piece of paper down for my tools, just so it's not touching my table. Oh, that's like right in the mic, I'm sorry. Let's see, let me move my mic. Sorry. Pro streamer. Alright. My phone fell. Everything fell. It's pixelated again. My god. What is this hair doing? Alright, whatever. I'm gonna wet this sponge a little bit. Just a smidge. Just enough. Alright, like that. Hello Dan, how's it going? Welcome. Let's see, I'm gonna unplug. Ow! Unplug my label printer and plug in my soldering iron. My iron. How are you doing, Dan? What's up? Working on any new projects recently? Oh my lord. Alright, this is precarious at best. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Hey, John. You can probably see that with all the pixels. Oh, Sparky! My goodness. But yeah, so you'll probably see a lot of pixels come up every now and again. It's just the internet being stupid. Barely contain your excitement, my goodness. How have you been, John? What have you been up to? We need Flux. So, let me find an old piece of glass. Done 3 or 4 projects, which I don't think you saw on my IG. Ooh, I'll have to check it out. I don't think I have either. Excuse me, Molly. I'm just going to use a random piece of glass to put my Flux on. Cool. Cool, John. Wow. Internet so bad. It's terrible. I'm gonna solder this Meadow Bear first, because I'm the most excited about it. I have another one half rounded too. The quick fit bit is awesome. Ooh, super cool. Glad to hear you like it. Alright, so we have all the pieces for little Meadow Bear. I'm going to pull you a little closer too, so you can see better. It's probably going to descend, but you know what? It is what it is. So I have my solder here. I love him already. Oh, look at him. Oh my lord. Autofocus? No? Okay. That's fine. Alright, so now I'm going to just go around the edges and just tin everything. And then I'll go in and make it pretty. Some lady offered to buy one of my projects. I don't know what to charge, but it'll probably be underpriced. Probably. It's hard to price things when you first are like, when you're kind of new. Especially, I think for me, it was like a, I don't know, like I didn't want to charge people a lot because I was so new. You know, I was still learning stuff. I didn't know if like my stuff was, I just didn't know, you know, I just didn't know. But that's awesome. Also, that's awesome. Congratulations. It's cool when you get to the point where people want to buy stuff from you. Hopefully it's not too bad. The pixels, that is. Real quick, I'm going to get my X-Acto knife. I noticed some of this foil is a little thick back here. So I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. My lord. There we go. The foil is thick for sure. Okay, that is much, much better. So there was just more, like the foil was kind of off center and it was overlapped on the back so you could see the foil from the front. So I just cut off a little sliver to make it look more even. Alright, so I'm going to tin the outsides because I find that it's easier to get a nice clean look when you tin the outside first, instead of getting like nice clean solder lines down the middle and then tinning after, because then you kind of end up ruining those lines. I feel like you can't hear me. I feel like I have to scream with this mask on. But I don't think that's the case. I think if I yell, it'll just be too loud. Whoops. Alright. So there's that. Now we still have to do the edges, but I'm going to let this cool first, and then I'll do the edges later. So we'll move on to the cherry blossom. Berry blossom, cherry blossom, whatever you want to call it. Make sure all of our pieces line up properly before we solder. There we go. And now we can tack these together and then do all the same stuff. I actually kind of feel like this one would look really good silver though. I don't know if anyone has a suggestion. Do you think I should leave this silver? Which we'll get there. You know, you haven't seen it silver. But keep it in mind, do you think I should leave it silver or do you think I should patina this one copper? Hey Verzica, welcome! How are you? If you're coming in just now, I will give you a heads up that my internet has been terrible recently and it's been very pixelated. So just have your expectations in the ground for picture quality. Because it's just I don't know, it's just been struggling. silver. I think it would too. Let's see. Like the silver kind of gives it like a, I don't know, like a cold spring feel. You know, like it's like a chilly spring moment. Like the copper just makes it feel like a warmer thing, but I kind of like the silver. I thought I was gonna, I was pretty much sold on doing copper, but I feel like silver might be better. 1 vote for copper, 1 vote for silver. Alright. Who else? I need more votes, y'all. I need more opinions. I guess I'll vote for silver, so that's 2 for silver. I know, I'm sorry, Verziga. Please, sir. Please forgive me. 3 votes silver. Who else? Five votes silver. Alright, we're doing silver. That seems pretty unanimous. Sorry to the one person who said copper. Please, sir. Please forgive me. Clean your chimney. I know, I think I have the same respirator that she does. Stylin'. Stylin'. Alright. I'm just gonna invite myself into the Discord. Go ahead. Just please be not chaotic. if you understand what I mean, John. And thank you, Darth Sun. Welcome back, Nanu. But yeah, I thought this is so cute. Thank you so much. I just pull the clouds right out of my tushy. Pull them clouds right out of there. Little tushy clouds. Oh. Alright, now Chanterelle Bear. Don't mind me. Yeah, so even though my lead levels are fine and like actually really low, I was still just like, let's not even deal with that in the future. I don't know, Nanu. I know a few people that are a bit more chaotic than you. John is one of those. Brian's debatably more chaotic than you as well. Bigfoot. Oops. Alright, let's get to getting again. Let Brian know I'm about to get on BitChute. Ah, very cool. He actually, I don't know if you know this, his BitChute channel, because he just posts everything that he posts to YouTube, he posts on BitChute. Because we like alt tech and stuff like that, and broadening the information that's available on alt tech. But he is actually a really popular, like, comparably, fitness channel on BitChute. Like, he gets more views on BitChute than he does on YouTube in some cases. So, kind of cool. Talk to my coworkers. Alright, get him in here. Get him in here, Nanu. Actually, don't do that. Oh, you're funny. Clapping Kroger cheese. Oh, sometimes I wonder how I can see when I laugh. Like, when I see pictures of me when I laugh, my eyes are so tiny. Like, I already have really tiny eyes to begin with, but then when I laugh, they're just, like, gone. Just vanish. Daily cheek clapping. Hilarious. Thank you, Nanu. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, this one definitely needs to be copper. This one just doesn't. It just lost all of its soul with the silver. Which happens. That's why we choose different patina colors, you know? This one should be copper. We're going to keep the cherry blossom and the meadow silver, I think. I know. It gets really bad, John. One of my friends said that there's like really bad solar, like sun activity right now, like solar flares, and it's been like that for 3 weeks. And that's about how long my stream has been really bad, so I apologize. There's not much I can do though, to be honest. We're gonna stick it out, and everyone just has to like listen to me basically. But it's also T-Mobile, so like we have a T-Mobile hotspot, and it maybe just T-Mobile is just really bad right now. Well, that's good. Yeah, the other days it was like so bad I just ended the stream. So Oh, John, you just have to refresh. I think that was happening earlier with ZJ as well. Right? I know, I shook my fist at the sun earlier, Verziga. I threatened it and said I would change my name to Moon Bear if it didn't stop. Alright, so let's go ahead and do these charms while we're still doing it. So what I use, which you've probably seen before, is this sponge that I cut a hole into the middle and I stick the charm in like this. And then this is what allows me, I like to put the jump ring on first. I don't have any pre-made right now. I know. And there is a moon bear too. It's I think it's pretty closely related to a sun bear. I was actually I've considered in the past, like, if I did an offshoot, so if I did like another form of art or something, then I would be like Moon Bear something as like a sister company, if you want to call it that, like a sister DBA doing business as. Let's go ahead, we're going to just make all the jump rings. I'm sure it's just going to be a giant pixel because I'm moving so much, but I'm just going to make a bunch of jump rings for these bears and these charms. Pretty sure the, like Ursa Ring and Teddy Ursa, they're based off of, loosely based off of moon bears. Which, those are Pokemon, in case anyone doesn't know. The best bear Pokemon, aesthetically, that exist. Alright. So, I'll put this here. Now, I don't like to make my rings full. I usually make them just slightly smaller than a full circle, especially for these charms. But this helps me get a little bit more out of the copper wire as well. And it gives me some leeway if I need to make it smaller or bigger or whatever. Alright. Now, something that I've been doing too when I'm done soldering projects is I will lay all the tools out that I touched and I will use a de-leading spray on them. I think it might be a little bit overkill, but it just makes my brain not as worried, you know? Because I use these for stuff other than soldering, and so basically anything I touch goes on this piece of paper, and then whenever I'm done, I spray it down and clean it up. And that's something I've been doing in the last like month. Overkill, like I said, but it's fine. I want my lead levels to be even lower than they were before. Which, they're really low. Like, below the American average low. So. Yay me. Alright, so we need these. Gimme. So I'm going to take my jump ring in my grozing pliers. And I'm going to put Flux on it. I'm actually going to cut a little bit more off so it can kind of nestle on this corner. And then what I do is I grab a little bit of solder. I put the jump ring on, make sure it's upright, and then I just put a little bit of solder. And that way the jump ring is on, and then I can just go ahead and solder it as normal. And then I'll do the same thing for this one. Which this one has a finer point, so the jump ring, I don't have to open it up as much. So same thing, make sure you apply Flux. You're gonna have a bad time if you're not applying Flux. It's just not gonna stick. You're gonna be like, what the heck and hey, why is it not sticking? And then you're like, oh, dang girl, you use Flux. Or like, dang boy, whatever you call yourself in your head. Alright. So this is, at least one side is stuck on, this one is not. So we're just going to put some Flux on here. And we're going to very quickly tap this down. Like so. And I like to build the solder up on the jump ring so there's as much connection as possible. So you can kind of see how it's built up and kind of bulging around the jump ring. And then I find that that gives just a really nice hold. Alright, so these are good. We'll come back and do those. Let's go ahead. And we're going to apply Flux to all the edges of the bears, and then I'm going to go in and do the edges, and then we can put the jump rings on, and then everything will be done. So anytime I'm doing beading the edges of my projects, I like to go, especially for little projects like these, I'll go one piece at a time. So I did the back first, and then I did the leg, and then I did the head. And like then I'll do these little divots. Terrible! Terrible connection! Now, I always seem to miss the tips of the feet when I'm soldering, so even with how many bears I've made, I still miss them, so I'm going to make sure I don't do that for these bears. There's always like at least one bear that I go in to like double check the solder. There's little gold toes sticking out, copper toes sticking out. Alright, all of that looks good. Perfect. So there's little Meadow Bear. Now let's do Cherry Blossom Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Buttery! Hello! Thank you for the raid! I'm sorry for my internet. It's terrible today. Hello, how is the stream? We're soldering bears today. Soldering bears. Oh, internet's so bad. It'll clear up though, I promise. It clears up. Soldering! Yeah, we are just doing some soldering. Some soldering. I apologize in advance. Oh, Nanu, you get cookies. Nanu gets a nice warm cookie. Oh. He told me about this chat command that he made. Oh my god, my nose itches! Ugh. Oh god, no, I messed up. There we go. Thank you, Nanu. By the way, I'm sorry for the internet, everyone. We've been having terrible problems. I'm pretty sure I was having problems last time I was streaming. I don't remember. Last time you raided me. It's just part of living out in the country. I don't know. Looks like it's just endlessly buffering now. It's great. I love it. I asked everyone earlier if they wanted me to keep streaming, and they said yes. So you can blame all these pixels on everyone who wanted me to keep going, even though there were pixels. I know. Yeah, Carol, it's really bad. It's been on and off. If you just have patience, it'll come back. But I don't blame people who just are leaving because it's really bad. But I'm persisting. It's gotten substantially worse since Buttery raided me, so that's cool. Yeah, so I live out in the middle of nowhere. I have a 5G hotspot. So it's really bad right now. It's been bad for like 2 weeks. Normally, everything is fine. Normally, it's not this bad, but it's just something's going on lately. Hey, Monkeyfoot, how's it going? No, it's been like this the whole time, Buttery. I'm sorry. You brought your people to a glitchy stream. It's just part of the art, you know? It's just like I have this abstract art going on. god! Oh my god! Hold on, I'm gonna type to everyone. Alright. Let's get more gloves. We're almost done too. Like, we're almost done, but we'll see. See what we can do. I know, right? Cleared up as soon as I typed it. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much. So for those who haven't really been able to see, we have Chanterelle Bear. So these are like little chanterelle mushrooms. We have Cherry Blossom Bear. And then we have Meadow Bear. Hopefully my it didn't pixel up as soon as I tried to start showing everyone. It did. I'll be posting these on Discord as well, but these are for my not botanical, greenhouse collection, which is going to be this Friday. Tee-hee. I waited until the last moment to do a lot of stuff. Tee-hee. But we've also had a lot of stuff going on at home, so can't be helped. Alright, there's that. So now we can do these little tiny charmies. Oh, thank you, Verziga. It's my favorite. I don't want to sell it, but I do, because this is my job, you know. And after a while, I'll just get tired of it anyway, so I might as well just sell it. Love it forever, not just, you know, get tired of it. So for those who are not familiar with stained glass, what I'm doing right now is putting Flux, F-L-U-X, on everything. And that is what's going to help the solder flow and help it stick to the copper, which is what's covering all of these pieces. Otherwise, you won't have any proper soldering occurring if there's no flux. So I'm just putting a thin layer on the faces, and then the bulk of it will go on the edges. So I apply flux before soldering just because, like I said, it will not stick. Hey Stu, thank you for the follow, welcome. And what I do is, so you want to have a flat edge so your solder doesn't roll off the edges. And then whenever I apply my solder, you'll notice that I just kind of pause for a few seconds. because I'm letting it cool down and set before I move it. Otherwise it can get like all bumpy and kind of roll off the edges. Alright, there we go, and now we'll do the edges of this teardrop. Hopefully you can see at least what I'm doing. Good. Internet gone. Just all these pop-ups coming up. Drop frame rate, drop frame rate. It's freaking out, man, it's freaking out. Alrighty, so this is basically done. Let's go ahead and clean this up. I don't know if I'm even still streaming, to be honest. Alright, so I am done. I cannot see my stream on YouTube anymore. So I don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna just have to end the stream. Oh, he said something. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream, because I'm already done with all this stuff anyway, and y'all know it's been real bad and pixely. I cannot get any other tabs to open to actually go raid someone, because it's just like my internet is chugging so badly. As soon as I did. Oh, I'm like done now. Classic. But yeah, let me take this off.
I just tried to open another tab on my computer and it will not load. So, I'm sorry that I can't take everyone and send you somewhere cool. But I am gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna type this too. I can't get a tab to open to raid anyone. So sorry, y'all. If you know of a streamer, that's great. It's not even loaded on my phone, so I don't know what's going on. If you know of a streamer and you want to go over there and y'all can coordinate, that's cool. I'm so sorry that my internet is just being so bad and that I can't take you all somewhere cool. Hopefully it's better soon. I don't know why it's been so bad, but I feel so bad that I'm not gonna raid someone, but I just can't get it allowed. Buttery. Thank you so much for raid, Buttery, and thank you for everyone who